Hello vlog, it is Wednesday morning. I'm in the Air Canada Lounge flying to Vancouver. I'm not gonna vlog for the rest of the day because I've spent most of the time in a plane. However, I'm gonna put now a video I filmed the other day for you, knowing that I would be missing you for the day. So I'll see you tomorrow, but stay tuned, there's something else coming up now. But today I'm going to talk about language, airline language, mostly flight attendant language. So some terminology you might hear when you hear talking about you. So welcome aboard. The first time I'm going to talk about is called deadheading, and that doesn't mean I cut my head. Deadheading is usually when you are traveling on a company travel to be positioned to start or finish a tour of duty. So for example, I live in New York and I've been sent to fly to Chicago and then to go to Boston, but at night I need to go back to New York, so the airline will put my last sector of the day as a passenger. I will have a firm ticket, I can't be offloaded, and I will just be deadheading home. That could be also to start a journey, so I could live in New York, passenger to Boston, and then do the journey on the other way around. The difference with PAX or paxing, paxing means you passengering, a PAX is a passenger, but you can be paxing on your own because you're on a holiday. A turn usually means a day trip. You go somewhere and then you come back right away. So if I'm to Montreal, Miami and back to Montreal tonight, that means it's a turn. Some airlines calling a double banger, but that's actually just you turn around and then come home. The galley is our small kitchen we have in a plane. This is where we prepare the meals, also all the drinks. Usually there's flight attendants' jump seats around there, and the person in charge of the galley is actually, sometimes we call them the galley queen, because they are responsible at the galley, so they like to set it up the way that works for them. So we have either the flight attendant to respect that and then just go with the flow, and we know where those things are, but everybody's got their own way of operating the galley. So sometimes the galley queen, some call it sometimes the galley bitch. And all call. This is what we do usually when we arm or disarm the door, if someone needs to call all the flight attendants in the cabin. So the situation would happen more often is actually when we arm or disarm the door. So we'll make a PA flight attendant disarm your door, and then the cabin crew lead, the purser, will make an all call. So all stations will ring, we all pick up the phone, and in a specific sequence everybody will confirm the door has been armed or disarmed. Usually we start with the one on the far left, the last door on the left, and going back to, the last door on the right, and go back to the last door on the left, and then we come zigzag like this until reach the senior purser, which is usually on the first door on the right, on the left. I'm completely mixed today. First door on the left. And talking about senior purser, usually some airlines call it the FA1, Flight Attendant 1. So that's a cabin crew manager, person in charge of the cabin. Every airline's got different names for that. Like Swiss, we call it Maître de cabine. It's very French, very restaurant. But usually he's in charge. So most of the time he's sitting in door one left. That's quite often also quite close from the flight deck, so we can be in contact with the cockpit and go there very easily if needed to. And then where I work, FA2 sits right across and one right, and then we go like that in zigzag. And then we also have other flight attendants. We don't have a door, not in charge of a door, may have other positions in the cabin. That's it. So there's a few terms you can hear us talking around. So if you have any questions or comments, so feel free to write them there. Or if you heard something you don't really know what that means, feel free to ask it. And then I'll see you next week for a new video. Cheers!